delivery of LightSpeed Quiz 217 number 12, and this is perhaps the most difficult competition to get in on, and as you can see from all the buzzers which have been coming up, these people are swift and knowledgeable, and I think you need to be reckless here sometimes. You need to be able to back yourself, hence Simon, what's it feel like over there on -3? Hey, last time out, Fat Marky went down by lots of points in the first 2 or 3 rounds, didn't you? And then you come and had a pretty strong finish in some good rounds, so you never know. Tony, do you think they're your best 2 rounds?
Yeah.
Well, you tended to do good on that before, so if you all lean into the centre on the cameras, we are going to go on number 3. History, incorporating history, biography, myth and politics. All on green?
Yeah.
Which US president served immediately before and immediately after? Tony?
Benjamin Harrison.
Correct, Tony.
No, sorry. Curtis, what were you going to go?
Grover Cleveland.
Yeah.
Yeah, whoever. Did he say Grover Cleveland there?
He said Grover Cleveland.
Sorry about that. At which naval battle in the Napoleonic Wars was Nelson killed? Curtis?
Trafalgar.
Oh, this is your round. Actually, nobody else in the 5s. You were the only person on the 5-second zone there. Lots of people in the 6 zone. Okay. Please name the Tennessee teacher who was charged on May the 5th. Gary Grant.
Stokes.
No.
Wrong, Gary.
Stuart.
I was going to say the same.
No then. Tony.
B as well.
Wrong, Tony.
Simon.
What did he say? Stokes.
You said Stokes or Stokes?
Stokes.
What did you say?
I said Stokes. S-T-O-P-E.
Yeah.
That's what I thought.
Scopes is correct.
Stokes as well.
That was a tough one to pull, so I called it right, yeah? Sorry about that.
No, it's fine.
Round of applause for generosity there.
From the Scotsman.
Aye.
Oh, a bit harsh.
What the 3 initials of the film company are? Dave, Bill.
I was going to say Metro Goldwyn Mayer.
Wrong, Dave. Bill.
Bean.
Cargill.
I don't know which. Not far.
Tony.
Radio Keith Orpheum.
Correct, Tony.
Radio Keith Orpheum.
Radio Keith and Orpheum.
Keith Burgess. Great man.
Sorry, can you reset me? I had an unfortunate switch.
What canine name was given to the Allied invasion of Curtis?
Boxer.
Wrong, Curtis.
Gary Grant.
Husky.
Correct, Gary Grant.
Tell them where it was while I reset.
Sicily.
Did everybody know that apart from me?
Most of us did.
Duh. I'll have to go to Italy for a holiday, won't I, Matt? Next one is this. Simon de Montfort died. Ashton.
Leicester.
Wrong, Ashton.
Tony.
Without that.
Evesham is correct.
Correct, Tony.
Who was the husband of Zipporah? According, Tony?
Moses.
Correct, Tony.
Unstoppable today. Unstoppable. Name that, excuse my pronunciation on this, granodiorite steel. Steel spelled S-T-E-L-E. It features hieroglyphs, Gary Grant,
Rosetta Stone.
Demotic script, and Egyptian blah 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 blah, ancient Greek.
Correct, Gary Grant.
Next one. The Siege of Metz and the Battle of Sedan effectively, McP.
Franco-Prussian War.
Yes, the Franco-Prussian War.
Correct, Mark.
Hello, Michael.
More 19th century warfare, please.
Here we go. 17th century?
We'll see.
The surrender of what town after an 11-week siege by parliamentarians under Sir Thomas Fairfax effectively ended the Second English Civil War? Gary Grant.
Worcester.
Wrong, Gary Grant.
Effectively ended the Second English Civil War on the 28th of August 1648. Fat Market.
Pontefract.
McP.
Oxford.
Rhodes. Curtis.
Derby.
Lee.
Cambridge.
Tony.
Well, I was going to say Oxford as well.
Ashton. Correct, Ashton. After which Scandinavian god is Thursday? Curtis. Thor.
Correct, Curtis.
I'm going to throw those ones in. Keep you on your toes. Keep you pressing. Number 12.
That's not Jesus.
Who described himself as the Bolshevik leader of a Menshevik party, an optimist who takes his raincoat, and described a week as a long time in Ashton?
Wilson.
Correct, Ashton.
I listened very carefully to your answer there. Wilson.
Colchester.
In the Bible, more Bible. In the Bible, who did Jacob describe to Rebecca? Curtis?
Esau.
Well, how did he describe him?
As a hairy man. Thank you.
Absolutely, a little round of applause for him. Good bit of, I think somebody else was there, but hairy man is correct. The Messel Pit paleontological site is located about 35 kilometres. Oh, Curtis?
Oh, that's Neanderthal in Germany.
No, unlucky.
Wrong, Curtis.
35 kilometres southeast of which city? The largest in the German state of Hesse and the 5th largest in the country. It's Simon.
Hanover.
Tony.
Hamburg.
Hamburg. No, sorry, not Hanover, not Hamburg. Ashton.
Bremen.
Bean.
Stuttgart.
Dave Bill.
Dusseldorf.
McPee.
Dresden.
Michael.
Leipzig.
Rhodes.
Frankfurt.
Yes, there's 2 Frankfurts, but I'm going to give you that one, Rhodes, because I think it's the biggest one. Frankfurt on Main as opposed to Frankfurt on Oder. So, Rhodes,
Correct, road.
you're on the board. What name is given to... Oh, sorry. Yeah. What name is given to the 8-day Jewish Festival of Light that Rhodes.
Hanukkah.
You always get 2 in a row, don't you? Well done, yes. How many wives? And I tell you what, if you're wrong, it doesn't matter if the question's finished. I will deduct you. Okay? I just don't want 18 guesses here. How many wives is an Islamist man allowed to have at McPee?
4.
4 is correct.
Correct, Mum.
You can see why I was kind of being strict on that one, can't you?
No.
At which narrow pass did Leonidas and Simon
Thermopylae.
is correct. I can't say it, so you were correct. And perhaps 700 thespians and 400 Thebans. What a terrible question for me to say that is. To the death to slow down the Persian army. Yeah. 18. Who was the last British monarch to marry while on the throne? Tony.
Mary.
Curtis.
Victoria.
It is correct, Curtis.
Correct, Curtis.
We'll have a look at the scores for Curtis' sake, because he's on 8, Tony's on 4, Simon's on 4, Rhodes is on 4, McPee's on 4, Ashton's on 3, Gary Grant's on 2, Dave Bill's on -1, Stuart's on yeah, Dave Bill -1. Oh, Stuart -1, sad face, Bean on -1, neutral face. Okay. So punishment for all the red tooth quizzes I've lost. There you go, 2 to go. You comfortable there? Which man became world famous on April the 12th, 1960? Gary Grant.
Captain Smith of the Titanic.
I was thinking that was
Yeah.
on there. You got there before I did.
Wrong, Gary Grant.
You know, I've just realised the swerve in that. Well, it's not a swerve, it's just a trip up, isn't it? Tony?
You would Garmin.
Yes.
Correct, Tony.
On April the 12th, 1961. The same day.
It's in April 12th, yeah?
Yeah.
Wow.
It's my sister's birthday.
And the final question on this particular section. Do you mind, Ashton?
Sorry.
And there was somebody else there, you weren't alone. In August 1872, which was the first town to hold a secret ballot to elect a Member of Parliament, the ballot box being on display at the museum less than 1,500 metres northwest of the Sports and Social Club in Fat Marky.
Pontefract.
Yes! A brave press. So the final
I was
scores.
for Pontefract about
Yeah.
2 sentences ago.
Curtis has won that round with 8, Tony on 6. Well done. Let's turn them up, put the scores in, and we'll be straight ahead with Pastimes incorporating sport and games. You can see why I'm doing that. Okay, we're good to go. And it's coming up to the halfway point, to not quite there. We've got pastimes including sports and games, 20 questions amongst being thrown to some of the finest quizzes in Pontefract at this moment in time. I would say the finest quiz in the north of England, but we do have a few over at Liverpool. Good luck to you guys and happy Christmas if you are doing quiz in the north. We all can't wait for the next one. Let's, next season, try to make sure these things don't clash, because I love quiz in the north, as a few other people here do, and a few people, well, I love this as well, it's my little baby. So anyway, happy Christmas to everybody. In which country were the first world men's amateur...
Oh, okay.
It's a mulligan, you're allowed a mulligan.
It's
a mulligan. In which country were the first World Men's Amateur Boxing Championships held in 1974? Did Jess Wheeler beat Jack Johnson to win the World Heavyweight title in 1915? And with 37 gold medals as of 26... Simon?
Cuba.
Correct, Simon.
Yes. Only 1974, the World Amateur Boxing Championships. What was the final score of the 1988-1989 football season finale between McP?
2-0 to Arsenal.
Is correct, between Liverpool and Arsenal at Anfield. Debs, did you hear that one, Mike Lees? Are you
Correct, Mark.
all online with that? It's hard to bear. Two together. Give your camera a wave just so we know where you're coming from Liverpool supporters. Okay, next one is this. That camera looks like it's going to fall over. Everton have been top flight champions in 1950, 52, 76. McP?
1985.
I'm afraid not.
Wrong, Mark.
Tony?
1963. That's the one you missed out.
Wrong, Tony.
Oh well.
1950, 1952, 1976 and 2008. In which country?
Oh,
Dave Bill?
Chile?
Correct.
Correct, Dave. Bill.
Yes, Michael. Sorry
Not that Everton!
Lots of people in there. How many people are going to say Chile there? Put your little hands up, will you? I've never heard that before.
Right, compliments.
How old was Bjorn Borg when he retired from tennis? Tony?
25.
Wrong, Tony.
McP?
26.
Correct.
Correct, Mark.
When he retired from tennis in 1983. I'm sure you'll be rushing to Wikipedia when you get home. Which French driver's only Formula 1 victory was? Curtis?
Olivier Panis.
Ah, yes!
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. Monte Carlo Grand Prix. The Monaco Grand Prix.
It could have been Jean-Pierre Beltoise, it could have been Maurice Trinington. I needed more information, so yeah. Unless you only won one.
Am I the only person
Gary,
who
could have been Francois. Gary
Gary
won. Unless you only won one as well. Alessi, yeah. There's another one. Alessi, Sever, no, I knew one more than one. Yeah.
Gary won Mastermind in 2012, especially subject to being cetaceans.
I thought this was a sport round.
What else?
Formula 1.
Formula 1. Yeah.
The Monaco Grand Prix, actually.
No way!
There's two Frenchmen who've only won one race in the Monaco Grand Prix. There you go.
Sad face. Okay, I want you to win now. I want you to win. Next one is this. The terms pair, impair, Simon.
Fencing.
Wrong, Simon.
Curtis.
Roulette.
Correct, Curtis.
Monkey and à cheval are used in what sport, game or pastime? Which team, I don't like this question, won the Scottish Football League title in 1962 for the only time in their history before reaching the semi-final? Tony?
Dundee.
Bloody hell, fire! That's swearing. Other than Barnes, which bridge does the Ashton?
Hammersmith.
Correct, Ashton.
How many people wish to press at the same time as that?
Even Peter Beers were there.
What is... Hi, Debs. What is the last of the 4 instructions that a referee gives? Curtis.
Engage.
That Captain Picard gives to the bridge when about to go into warp drive. Engage is correct.
Correct, Curtis.
Still don't understand it.
Make it so.
Bind.
Yeah. Go on, give us the other 3.
Bind. It's crouch. Bind.
Touch.
Touch. Bind.
Grab the ball to the man in front.
Crouch, touch, pause,
Spine.
engage. Next one, number 10. Along with the Preakness and Belmont stakes, McP.
Kentucky Derby.
Yeah, 20. Oh, look at that, 0.33 and 0.38. So still quite a long time between you and Lee.
Pat Gibson's £1 million.
Absolutely, yes. And Mac was his phone a friend, I believe.
And it was on Only Connect.
I have it on good authority.
At that point, yeah.
Are you set? Which Edinburgh boxer lost his world title on the 26th of June 1972 against the then Rhodes?
Jim what?
I'm afraid not.
Wrong road.
Curtis,
Ken Buchanan.
Correct, Curtis.
you like this room, don't you?
I like sport.
Last time we were here, Gary, Chris won the competition. At an average of just over 2.8 runs per wicket, Colin Blythe took 17 wickets for Kent against Amit.
South Africa.
Wrong Amit.
An average over 2.8 runs per wicket, Colin Blythe took 17 wickets for Kent against Northants in June 1907 for what total? Dean.
50.
Unlucky. Sorry. Simon.
48.
Correct, Simon.
That was probably the worst question I've ever put in the sport.
17 times 48, basically. That's it.
Yeah.
17 times 2.8.
Yeah. Sorry. My bad. Which golfer was runner-up at the 1993 Casio World Open, a result which bumped him up to 47 in the world rankings? Since when, for the following 24 years, he has never been out of the top. Dean?
The Westwood.
Wrong Bean.
Ashton?
Tiger Woods.
Wrong Ashton.
Lee?
Jim Fury.
Wrong Lee.
Since when he... Fat Marky?
Jervis Month
Wrong
Gary Grant?
Phil Mickelson.
Correct, Gary.
Never.
That was my guess.
I've got 3 children who've never known
Yeah.
Phil Mickelson being out of the top bloody 50. That's just the most amazing record. Well done. Did it again? What do we call a period of play?
Sorry.
I've still not forgiven you for the mulligan in the Father Ted quiz. What do we call a period of play lasting 7 minutes, of which Dave Bill?
Chucker.
I should have
A period of play.
guessed that.
There was like everybody pressed.
I should have just gone as soon as I heard him say period of play. I knew he was going to say
In which city were the equestrian events held? Dave Bill.
Stockholm.
Correct, Dave.
There's 12 and a half to 13.9. Tony, you were miles behind everybody on 13.9 there.
No.
Hey,
It was an afterthought. I heard Dave press as an afterthought.
Yeah,
Like,
well,
I'm
you gotta
trying
do
to
it.
Stop myself.
Which horse, trained throughout his career by Jim Bolger and ridden in all his starts by Stewart?
Mill Reef.
Wrong Stewart.
Trained throughout his career by Jim Bolger and ridden in all his starts by Kevin Manning, was unbeaten in 2007 in 5 starts as a 2-year-old. Ashton.
Big Star.
Wrong Ashton.
McP.
Coyo Star.
Wrong Mark.
Michael.
It's not Frankel, is it?
Wrong
B.
Michael.
Desert Orchid.
Wrong B.
In 5 starts as a 2-year-old and won the Derby the following year, having been initially declared a non-starter. Tony?
God, what's it called again? No, I can't remember it now.
Wrong Tony.
Simon?
Australia.
Wrong Simon.
Hard to bear. Won the Derby the following year, having been initially declared a non-starter but being accidentally left in as a live entry, staying on to beat Tartan Bearer by half a length. It was an expensive question. It was New Approach Roads. Well, you weren't going to say that, were you? In 2010, he was chosen by the NFL networks as the greatest player in NFL history. In his
Keep my finger away.
Gary Grant.
Montana.
I was meant to wrong you there.
Wrong Gary Grant.
Bean.
Manning.
Wrong B.
between in his 3 seasons, not just his 3 seasons, but in 3 seasons which encompassed 1994 to 1996, he made 304. Simon.
Elway.
Wrong, Simon.
He made 342 catches for 4,006. Lee.
Jerry Rice.
Correct, Lee.
And 36 touchdowns for the 49ers, San Francisco. 18. Who won the 1999 French and US male Grand Slam singles tennis championships? 1999. Gary Grant.
Del Potro.
No. Bean.
Even
Curtis.
Lendl.
McPhee.
Sampras.
Rhodes.
Andrew Agassi.
Correct. Next question. We've got 2 left, so let's give you a score check. Curtis on 8. Dave Bill on 6. McPhee on 4. Lee, Gary, Simon and Rhodes on 1. Ashton on 0. Bean on -3 significantly, and all the rest of you on -1. This is fun. Name that 1988 book and subsequent award-winning film by Joe Simpson. McPhee.
Moneyball.
Wrong, Mark.
Bean.
Bugger.
Wrong, Bean.
Ashton.
Touching the void.
Correct, Ashton.
Very good.
Well, yeah.
Were Stuart and Gary on Touching the Void there?
Yeah.
Yeah, what a great film it is, isn't it? So, yeah, watch it if you get the chance. I've corrected you there. Yes, I have. Reset. Last question. That's my favourite answer so far today.
Thank you, I'll go.
Worth driving 300 miles for. Who said, "You're talking to the Rolex wearing, diamond ring wearing McPhee"? Can you finish it off?
That's not
Limousine riding, jet flying, son of a gun.
Oh, of course was I.
I'm having a hard time holding these alligators down.
I have problems with that being sports.
Ric Flair is correct. McPhee
What was it?
Wrestling.
correct. So on that, McPhee, you're on 5 points. You happy with that?
Well, starting with it.
Give Chris Curtis another round of applause for another. Mike Lee for standing up without being asked.